You are not mid. You just have no brand. How did a small mistake in branding delay Pink Pantheress' success for over 10 years? If there was one person shadow banned by fame, it must be Pink Pantheress. You might be confused because her songs blew up since her first TikTok, collaborated with Ice Spice, landed number 3 on Billboard 100.
Crazy.
In GQ Vogue, Rolling Stone landed opening for Olivia Rodrigo. But no. Before all this, Pink Pantheress was under a different name, VBW. Failed on SoundCloud, failed on Spotify, had to change her name and make a new style. And even then, the unlucky girl syndrome followed.
Worst concert ever.
Her song blew up. Ice Spice, the featured creator, blew up.
Best new artist over
thank
here.
you so much.
But she got called an industry plant and faded away. Became a TikToker with quote-unquote mediocre and overhyped music and was laughed at.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you.
Lost hearing and had to cancel the Guts tour opening for Olivia Rodrigo.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm so sorry.
And even Pink Panther said herself, quote, "I don't think I'm very brandable." Wrong, she was too humble.
You're lying.
So how did a tweak in branding finally unlock her power after 10 years? It's all marketing. As your marketing bestie, who graduated top 1% UCLA Business Economics with a background in marketing, we're going to explore how a tweak in branding can turn even the unluckiest unlucky girl syndrome around, and how you can take things from Pink Pantheress' story and apply to your own dreams. Because by brand, I don't just mean slapping your name on a t-shirt. Branding is about how your future client, future boss, future boyfriend sees you, and yes, you have one. I'm creating this series to analyze pop culture brands from a marketing perspective because I want all of us to unlock the potential to build successful personal brands and businesses. Join the free email list below to not miss additional marketing knowledge. And I am so excited to talk about the 5 branding secrets of Pink Pantheress. But there is a small caveat in the end I will mention because no brand is impeccable.
Almost no fans and no energy at this concert.
So here's how Pink Pantheress broke the unlucky girl curse. Let's take it back to Pink Pantheress 1.0. Victoria Beverly Walker, aka VBW, grew up in a chess player family. Little did she know, her seemingly accidental moves in music would be the greatest play of all time. At 14 years old, she became the lead singer in a rock band. At age 17, she began using GarageBand to produce instrumentals for her friend. And funnily enough, GarageBand was also the start of Doja Cat, showing that those who want to make it happen will. As VBW began uploading her songs to SoundCloud and Spotify, as fairy tale as the story goes, crickets. But it was not a waste of time, because every time you browse or post online, you're collecting data, little pieces of ideas and inspiration. But what truly saves you time to make the process way smoother is doing it all with a free Opera browser, especially if you're artsy like Pink Pantheress, but feel creatively stuck on an idea. Opera is my free creative helper. Aria, Opera's free built-in AI tool, helps me visualize anything. Command line is easily accessed with Command/ or Control/ if I want to create an outfit based on Pink Pantheress lyrics. Opera's got me. If I want to redecorate my kitchen based on a Pink Pantheress theme, Opera's got me. Meanwhile, the detachable Opera music player with Pink Pantheress music is floating wherever I want it, inside or outside the browser. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube, SoundCloud, Tidal, Deezer, it's all there. The music even pauses automatically when I play a video, so I can vibe to Pink Pantheress and then instantly switch to her latest interview without skipping a beat. As creatives, we can sometimes get a little messy, but never fear. Opera has tab islands, which basically means I can group my chaos. All my shopping tabs in one island, all my travel tabs on another. Collapse or expand them whenever you need. And if I click a link from one page, it automatically opens as part of my tab island. Less chaos, more flow. So it's time to level up your browser game while learning, vibing, and creating. Click the link in the description and get started today for free. But what was not free. The painful yet valuable lessons from these quote-unquote flops of early VBW. As she said, quote, "I thought every artist was an industry plant." So how did the forgotten VBW become the quote sound of a new generation of club culture according to BBC?
Everybody needs to be talking about how brilliant this record is.
The sound of every second TikTok or reel you see. NPR's best emerging artist, Pink Pantheress.
Excuse me, can we get a picture?
Instead of waiting for a fairy godmother to come save young VBW, she gave herself a new pink gown called Pink Pantheress, put herself in the driver's seat of a wagon called TikTok, and hit the road to the unknown. To hell with it. Little did she know, this throwaway attitude unlocked 5 key success factors. Each, especially the last, will be essential to her seemingly overnight success. First, mystique. When Pink Pantheress first uploaded songs to TikTok in 2020, these multi-million view videos never showed her face. Just snippets of tracks over random clips. As much as anyone wants to say, oh, that is a genius rollout, it was simply her shyness and discomfort with the spotlight.
Knowing that people that know me in real life are going to hear this is what's holding me back.
But it created the purple cow effect in marketing that comes from Seth Godin's book, The Purple Cow. Imagine you are driving through the countryside. You see field after field of cows. They're all brown, black, or white. At first, you notice them. Then, you stop paying attention because they all blend together. But if you see a purple cow, you stop the car. You take a photo, you tell your friends, you post it online. While the entire 2020 TikTok was doing in-your-face dances to the same song, wearing the same crop top, using the same filter, trying to be Charli D'Amelio or Addison Rae, bam! There is this faceless girl with a tune you've never heard of before. That's a purple or pink cow. Just blocking your face is of course not enough. The product, aka the music, is a purple cow on its own. Because success factor 2, nostalgia. Nostalgia marketing creates a positive emotional feeling by using familiar ideas to associate a brand with something for which customers already have fond memories of. For example, Charli XCX bringing back the Bratz doll, Nintendo bringing back the childhood moments with the Switches, Sabrina Carpenter geniusly making nostalgia part of her visual identity, and Pink Pantheress becoming something of the past made in the future. Her brand is a blend of musical nostalgia, visual nostalgia, cultural nostalgia, and nostalgia as trust. We'll go over visual branding later, but musically, her tracks pull from 2000s UK garage, jungle, drum and bass, and early 2010s bedroom pop. Sampling old tracks or using the production textures of past eras makes her music feel familiar and comforting, like you've always known it, even though it's brand new. And that gets sampled by other artists like Central C, creating a ripple effect. I'll talk about the allegations of her songs not being real music in a moment, but B, culturally, her lyrics often evoke teenage diaries, unrequited crushes, online friendships, themes that feel like a throwback. Millennials lived it, and Gen Zs romanticize it.
Oh yeah, I love rowdy music. Who you rocking out to?
Oh no, she's there.
But what's more powerful is C, nostalgia as trust. Nostalgia is inherently safe and comforting. It lowers resistance. Fans trust her because her music feels familiar before it's even consumed. It associates her with the comfort of the lo-fi girl. The trust in the other artist's sounds in the sample, that subconscious trust creates loyalty, which is why her fans obsess over every snippet and unreleased track. And D, which is also the third success factor, visual brand. In the digital age, no matter if the product is audio or visual, a brand needs a visual identity, which is not easy for someone with a natural shyness.
Oh, girl.
But who says it cannot be played as a strength? Since debut, Pink Pantheress kept a low-key, accessible aesthetic.
Actually falling in love with her aesthetic.
Styling references Y2K microbags, muted tones, thrifted and minimalist aesthetics, emphasizing the nostalgic branding elements of the early 2000s indie and alt culture. Album artwork and TikTok clips often feel like lo-fi Tumblr or MySpace posts, giving her brand consistency. Like it's literally a Windows screensaver. But retro patterns like plaids and dots also make it easy to repeat. To begin a Pink Pantheress look, that people can copy and set her forward as a trend setter.
I'm trying to actually bring jeggings back.
Which I am actually so surprised. She has the easiest, naturally baked in branding association with her name, but has not owned the color like Charlie XCX did with Brat Green, Olivia Rodrigo with purple. Pink is literally such a low hanging fruit, a powerful association technique. For example, the way Sabrina Carpenter used priming with her song Espresso, that A, every time you have a coffee, you're conditioned to think of Sabrina Carpenter. B, the song Espresso evokes the pleasant sensations tied with her smell and taste associations with coffee, which will make you like her song more. I'll give you an example outside of music as well. In 1997, Mars had a sudden surge in sales of its chocolate bars. Very funny. They didn't launch anything new. In fact, they didn't even change their marketing or sales. But guess what NASA was doing at the time? The Pathfinder mission on Mars. It became a trigger, and because of the association, Mars had a surge in sales without doing a single thing. That's when the brand is branding. If I were on Pink Pantheress' team, pink is the easiest branding boost I would begin with. But here comes the kicker. Even with so much nostalgia, there is fourth, futurism. Now, some might even argue, well, can you even call a Pink Panther song real music? Even after hitting Billboard 100 with Boys a Liar Part 2 with Ice Spice and getting a call from Kendrick Lamar to collaborate, many still say, oh darling, you're not a real artiste. To which is the genius of her brand. It's too new to even have a category on its own. And this is when you know the brand could become big. Just like when Billie Eilish broke out, her sound didn't sound like music either. Whispery minimalist production, unorthodox song structures, lyrics that didn't follow pop tropes. She was very alternative until niche and alternative became mainstream, and what was once laughed at becomes something everyone tries to copy, and a new sub-genre. Like Billie, Pink Pantheress turns unconventional choices into branding assets. While Pink Pantheress tracks lean on 2000s garage drum and bass, the production is ultra modern. Short songs equal TikTok virality.
How does it feel that you've made the handshake trendy?
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, I did.
Minimal airy vocals give hyper digital precision. Before AI music became a thing, the same thing skeptics call not real are actually her purple cow. Features that make her shareable and culturally sticky that earned her Billboard Producer of the Year.
Oh god. Stop. Guys, stop.
But of course, we have to mention Success Factor 5, brand name power. Victoria Beverly Walker sounds like a person you meet at university, but Pink Pantheress sounds like a Tumblr legend, an alter ego, a character.
Why your stage name Pink?
I actually wanted my stage name to just be Pantheress, but it was taken, so I just put Pink with it.
The name itself creates intrigue before you even hear a note. Sometimes a good versus great name can make or break a brand, let alone a mid one called Backrub. Don't laugh, that's what Google was called. Beyond that, there's already a culture familiarity with the Pink Panther, the cartoon character that is often elusive, clever, and hard to pin down, mirroring her persona as an artist with controlled accessibility. Highlighting what could have been seen as a weakness, her shyness and shortness of songs,
oh my god, almost 3 minutes?
as unique artistic choices. Adding S to Pink Panther turns a familiar male cartoon character into a feminine alter ego, a fresh identity, emphasizing her individuality and reinforcing her role in electronic and UK garage music, a space where women are underrepresented. The name is fun to say, fun to type, and visually distinct. Perfect for TikTok virality, memes, and press headlines. Again, I really think there is so much more power in the brand name itself that is just untapped. Just think about the Mars bars. Being Pink Panthers and not maximizing pink as the brand color is like buying a whole mansion just to sleep in the garage. And with that, the final caveat is Pink Panthers a one-hit wonder with TikTok fame? Hence, the fairy tale warns, careful, the magical wagon, TikTok, turns back into a pumpkin at midnight. Tick-tock. I'm so funny. How to deal with the industry plant allegations, avoid being seen as a TikToker, and become a new legacy artist. I have many thoughts, but two come to top of mind. First, cross-platform artistry, like Spotify, YouTube, and live shows, plus credible collaborations, aka association, equal diluted TikToker status. Second, thoughtful evolution plus consistent aesthetic equal legacy artist potential. Billie Eilish faced similar skepticism early, but her consistent artistry and hands-on production shut them down because nothing speaks louder than proof of action. A good product will market itself and live through time. For homework, take out your notes app. Ask yourself first, what is a quote-unquote weakness of yours that can actually turn into brand power? For example, shyness into mystique. Second, what is something you like to be associated with? And how can you be associated with it faster and longer? If you learned something here, send it to someone you love. Give it a 5-star review. Free email list, resources, all links are below. This is your marketing bestie, Zoe Unlimited. Episodes are available on all podcast networks, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. And if you like this episode, make sure to check out these other 2 I made just for you.